Well, hi, Juanita. Hey, appreciate you coming on the InnSync Show.
Hey, Cory, great to be here.
Yeah, it was great to meet you in Las Vegas.
Oh, yes,
Yeah, that was fun times, and we lived to tell about it, right?
that's true. It was great.
Hey, could you introduce yourself and just tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. My name is Juanita Andrade, and I am the Executive Sales Assistant at TTI Technologies. Um, I started in the hotel business as hotel manager, front desk, making my way through different departments. And that's actually the very first time I met Steve Blidner, who's the CEO of TTI. So we had a long friendship now spanning over 20 years. And when COVID hit, unfortunately, like so many of us, I lost my job at the hotel. And fast forward, the current situation is I get a call from the general manager at the hotel that Steve was looking for someone. And of course, I jumped right on it because he's a great guy. It's a great company, family owned. And I wanted to take advantage of that right away. And it worked out for the best. So
Fantastic. So yeah, you met. So what specifically about TTI that really piqued your interest?
well, it's a family owned business, which, believe it or not, makes a huge difference for so many things. But the number one thing that I find is the customer service, how they approach their clientele, how they're right away solving issues, if and any, which from what I hear, the company has a great reputation with jumping right on that. They, they're personable. Nothing's really set in stone. So if a hotel has certain needs that Hotel B doesn't have, they have no problem accommodating anything. But again, the number one thing is the customer support. Since it's a tech company, you would need a quick response on a tech issue. And from what I hear, both with people in person via email, they jump right on it, and it makes a huge difference.
Yeah, that's great. In fact, that's one of the things that you obviously a lot of companies have reduced their staff, have not brought that back, and so many people in the industry, as you know, our specialty is working more on the B2B side. So I can't tell you how many times I've heard complaints about, yeah, we jumped on this platform, we went all in, and suddenly customer service is gone. It's non-existent. And I can't imagine being in that situation where it's almost like you're deer in headlights, where you put yourself vulnerable, and now you can't speak to anybody. And so now more than ever, I can imagine how that would be a huge asset. Absolutely.
Yeah, and I tell you, we were just at the IHG show in Las Vegas, and I mean, naturally, you have a bunch of people that are new to the company, they want information, but I can't tell you how many people came by just to say, I switched to you guys so months ago, and it's like night and day. I'm so happy, and they're bringing other people to us. It makes a huge difference.
That's fantastic. So what is going to be your primary duties at TTI?
So right now I am Tim Doxson is our VP of sales, and I'm his executive assistant. So in addition to helping him with different things like following up emails, following up on sales, working through the Salesforce, which is the program we use, just different things like that. He's also great because he has, at least 30 years of more so maybe of experience in the industry as well. He's been with TTI for 10 years, I think, this year. And so I'm just helping him out with everything, everything across the board: sales, follow-ups, contracts, reaching out to people when he's to reaching out to someone else, so.
Sure. And it's funny you mentioned that turnover is almost non-existent at TTI, right? You mentioned Tim's been there for 10 years, and that's huge as well. I mean, that when you don't have a revolving door on your employees, you're able to do those,
huge.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, putting aside that it's a great asset to have as a company, just the perspective that the employee has to a company like that. It's like you want to work for a company that has no turnover because there's a reason why.
Absolutely.
They treat their employees great. The product, they stand behind the product. And again, like I mentioned, it's a family-owned company. And you sense that. You sense that vibe from the company.
That's fantastic. And I think now more than ever, I think that is a huge appeal to a lot of business owners and people that are looking for a long-term relationship. And, it's almost common now for, people to be at a position for 2-3 months and they're gone. You see on the resume, you've got 12 jobs. They left college 3 years ago. It's like, it's incredible to me on how companies can survive with that type of turnover. The learning curve just alone is tremendous.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it affects everything. The companies, just the training that goes into an employee alone. It takes time, and when you see high turnover as an employer, you probably think, wow, we just wasted time on an individual that wasn't never really committed to us. But with TTI, you could see that everyone's really committed to the company and they stand behind it 110%. It's crazy.
Wow.
I honestly feel very content with just the atmosphere alone and the sense of respect and just gratefulness that you feel from the company. It's a great company to work for. So far, I feel that 100%.
That's great. Well, hey, I appreciate you spending just a few minutes with us today. I hope you have a great rest of the week and looking forward to seeing you in person again soon.
Yeah, Cory, it was great being here. Thank you so much.